Om Shanti and good evening. It's a pleasure again to come and share some of our experiences, and I'm sure in the 1.5 day or maybe just 1 day since when you have come from yesterday, you must be already experiencing some very beautiful journey from very beautiful experiences and feelings from within. अनुभव हो रहा है, अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, and you still have 2 or 3 days more where this journey with your own self, journey connecting with the divine, journey connecting with the spiritual family around you, these beautiful experiences will move on. And I think today morning also, your first session on Raj Yoga, where you had the experience and understanding about who you are. This question is so simple. ये प्रश्न तो बहुत सहज लगता है ना कि मैं कौन हूँ? Yes, who am I? And yet you found in the morning session that it's a deep experience, a deep journey which I need to take to recognize who truly I am and allow myself to remain in that awareness throughout the day. Yes? So today morning, what was this deep realization which you had? Who am I? Who am I? A soul, a spiritual being, a being of light, a being of energy. And maybe from morning up to night, today, this time, how many moments have I been able to become aware of that spiritual being? Yes? Maybe because you must have chosen some time, some moments to reflect on that. But otherwise, we find it so easy to come back in the consciousness of our roles, responsibilities. Yes? That's easier. Yes? To remember that I am a soul is something which logically I understand is right. But yet when the awareness is there, it's much easy for us to come back to the awareness of our responsibilities, what I'm doing, my name, my activity, the city I come from, my experiences, my organization, my family. Yes, this becomes easier to come back. And so you need to remind yourself again and again that this is something which you're using to play your role, to contribute in the society, but our true self is a spiritual being. And with this awareness, we find our perspective towards so many things changes. There is a lot of new learnings, new understandings. And so even when we talk about success, because today's topic is positive attitude for success, our perspective towards that also becomes much more open with spiritual wisdom. From morning, after understanding yourself, you have already seen how meditation is so important in action. No? Radhika Ben took you through so many beautiful examples where at a day-to-day level, how you respond to people and how you respond to situations. There is a lot of benefit if I'm able to connect with this inner being, connect with my true nature of values, of virtues, and also connect with the higher being, the source of energy. And so I'm able to respond differently, much more effectively. And also being in the present is so important. And then Vallabhai took you through a journey of seeing how in your practical day-to-day working life, where you're constantly with technology, how you can still detox yourself, yes? And so that was also so interesting. And we find that we really need to explore these experiences of how much more we can use the power of our mind to connect, to maybe implement. And so our dependency on technology becomes more less. And our connectivity with each other becomes more stronger. Yes? And now we will try to see this journey which we have taken, whether in our family or work or even in society. There's always this higher experience of success which attracts us. Each one of us wants to enjoy that experience of success. But most of the times we find that maybe we look upon success as something which will happen in the future. Yes? we are working towards some higher goal or higher purpose. And maybe in my area of work, it could be some target which I need to achieve. Yes? It is there at workplace, or maybe some project which I need to complete. Yes? And so after that, I will feel successful. Yes? Maybe a position which I need to reach in my career, and then I will be successful. Family level, surely it could be some responsibilities. Yes? I'm sure you will be able to connect with me and talk to me, no? Yes? So maybe in family, it could be some responsibilities which are children, with our other family members. So I feel if I achieve that, वो कार्य पूरा हो जाए, बच्चों के एजुकेशन के बारे में है, पेरेंट्स की संभाल है, तो वो सब कार्य पूरा होगा तो मैं सफल होऊंगा. I'll be a successful person at the family level. And then maybe for my health, I have some goals there also. Yes? We have goals, health level. Yes? Mostly to reduce a little bit of a weight, or maybe to become more energetic, yes? To have more stamina, more energy, and maybe streamline our some illnesses which we have, try to see that they are in control. So that goal which we have, if we achieve that, then we feel we are successful. But when we see with spiritual wisdom, we understand that success is more connected to what I think, I feel at the present. So we find that the Supreme has given each one of us the blessing that we are a victorious child of His. We are His children. The Supreme, the ocean of love, ocean of strength. If we are His child, then success is also a blessing, is also a birthright. And so success begins with the right thought, the right feeling which I have at present. So rather than just waiting for something to happen, yes, and feel that success, I begin with that state of mind. Yes, that, yes, this is something which is my original virtue. And success is what I feel. It is more connected to my journey, what I'm feeling in the present. So many times we feel that whenever we see success as something in the future, it's more connected to something like a destination. ये पूरा हो जाएगा, उसके बाद फिर मैं सफल फील करूँगा. जब तक वो पूरा नहीं हुआ, तब तक मैं सफल नहीं हूँ. Till I have not achieved that target, I think yes, things are going on well, but yet I need to be there. I need to achieve that. After I achieve that, then I'm successful. Yes? That feeling is there. So I see more success as a destination. But what we learn here every day is success is a journey. How I'm moving towards achieving that target. The process. How I'm taking people together, how I'm enjoying working, how the team with me every day is able to connect, learn from each other, how I can myself keep myself motivated and people together also. In the family, there could be a challenge of illness, and so I feel once that family member overcomes that illness, then I'm successful, then I'm happy. But it's that journey together, how I support, how I give that motivation, how I create that environment where we together are able to feel more powerful than the illness of that one person in the family. Sometimes that one illness, maybe like cancer or maybe other illnesses, affects the whole morale of the family. Yes, affects, brings everyone feels very low. And so it's a journey which is more important. How every day I allow myself to spend time with each other and strengthen our bond together so that we feel powerful every day. Not allow the sickness to affect our state of mind. And so it's a journey which is most important when I'm moving ahead in my life. Also every day, what I can do in my activity. Every day what I can add some special value. So it's not something which I need to do something, maybe at work if I go and then I achieve something, or maybe in society, if I do something for social service, I go into maybe an organization like Rotary or Lions Club or any other organizations. If I participate effectively and I do something for people, then I feel successful. But every day I have an opportunity to add meaning to people's lives. Yes? One of our Dadijis, Dadi Gulzar, she very lovingly said that every time you interact with people, you can add meaning to their life. Dadi said, 3 बातें याद रखना. जिनसे भी मिले, मुस्कुरा के मिलना. Whenever you meet someone, smile and meet. Is it possible? Possible? Very difficult? We need to learn to smile. Where does a smile begin? Where does it begin? Within, yes. So when I see myself as a soul, but also the other person also as a soul, as a child of the Supreme Father, as my brother's soul, it becomes easy to smile and acknowledge that person's presence. दादी ने कहा कि जब भी आप एक दूसरे से मिलो तो कुछ प्यार से पिलाना एक दूसरे को. Some drink. And it's surprising because we may meet someone maybe on just in the metro or maybe while just walking around, and we can't carry things around with us, And Dadi said, 2 मीठे बोल का शरबत जरूर पिलाना. 2 sweet words, the beautiful शरबत, the drink of 2 sweet words, जरूर पिलाना. फिर दादी ने कहा कि सिर्फ पिलाएंगे, कुछ खिलाएंगे नहीं. दादी ने कहा आपको खिलाना भी है. कौन सी क्या चीज़ खिलाएंगे? अब थोड़ा हिंट आपको है. यू हैव अ लिटिल हिंट. क्या खिलाएंगे जी? हैप्पीनेस, खुशी की मिठाई खिलाना. ठीक है ना? तो ये 3 चीज़ें करना है. विल वी बी एबल टू डू इट? यस, कर सकते हैं. हाथ उठाएं जो फील करते हैं, हम कर सकते हैं. So we can add meaning in everyone's life even by just interacting with that person. So we are doing our work, but along with that, we give that energy of good wishes, give that energy of pure unconditional love, give that energy of happiness to each other. And so we find adding meaning is so important in every interaction. Breaking limits, my old paradigm, my old way of thinking, being able to be ready to change for the new. Breaking limits and accepting newness. And today we find that it's no longer choice, no? We have to accept newness. We have to accept change because it's already there. The change which we see today, especially with children, what's the change we see? As children ourselves, maybe whatever our parents told us, we followed their instructions, no? We may have not acknowledged and agreed with so many things, but we still followed. Today with children, is that possible? And so we have to accept that, no? And so for everything they need a reason. Yes, yes. And still they need to have the choice whether they want to do it or not. Yes. And so we find so many places, every area of our life, we find there is newness. We have to break our old paradigm and accept the new. But how we can also do it with spiritual understanding, and where we understand that along with the difference of role which we have, a difference of feelings, a difference of attitude, how that journey also can be comfortable. When we understand ourselves as a soul, it becomes much more easier. Because when I see my child as a soul, what happens? What do I recognize? Yes? Yes? The quality of the soul, and I see them also as an individual, no? As a being, as a spiritual being, as a child of God, having a journey of experiences. And so I acknowledge them also, having their own choices, their own thoughts, their own feelings, yes? Their own decisions. A brother soul, yes? And so there's more, not only love, but also respect for them as they are. And maybe then as a parent, I can guide their journey. I can motivate them towards a direction which is much more helpful and beneficial to them. But I accept them as they are, yes? And so we find spiritual wisdom will guide us how we can break these limitations and accept newness, enjoy that journey of accepting newness. And so we feel that stability into victory and defeat. Important? Important? ज़रूरी है? हर परिस्थिति में स्थिर रहना ज़रूरी है? Important? Yes, you feel it's important? Not important? Yes, stability and growth. Okay, we feel stability means, just being there. No, we should grow. But stability means stability in my own state of mind, where I accept victory, but I also accept defeat. Why do I need to accept defeat? So in victory, I feel successful, but in defeat also, I'm able to move ahead. How? कैसे करेंगे? जी? Learning from it. I'm able to detach, detect the learning, detach, understand, move ahead. Yes? So as you said, stability in that perspective where I can grow. Not deplete my state of mind and be affected by that failure. Important? Yes? So enjoying failure where I see it as a journey of learning. Yes? Whenever people around us in our family have failed, maybe our child, maybe our friend, has got a problem in their business, yes? And they've come up to us and told us that, oh, this is a challenge which I'm facing, and they're very demoralized, they're very demotivated. What do? How do we guide them? हम उनकी हिम्मत कैसे बढ़ाते हैं आगे? उनको क्या कहते हैं? जी? जी? हम क्या कहते हैं? We motivate them. What do we tell them? All of you are wonderful counselors, coaches, as leaders. Yes? Yeah, just one at a time, yes. It's not? It's not the end of the world. Okay, yes, this will pass. Anything else? कोई बात नहीं, ठीक हो जाएगा. जी? No, don't worry. Okay, the Supreme will give us strength to move ahead. What else? Everything happens for a reason. And then we help them to recognize the reason. Yes, to see how they can learn from the situation, to see how that situation will help them to move forward. Yes, we do that. Yes, it's easier. But when that same situation comes to us, it's difficult. Yes, we are affected by it. So through spiritual understanding and wisdom, we will learn how to even learn from that failure and move ahead and enjoy success even in failure. हर तूफान एक तोहफा ले आता है. It gives us that deep experiences. Yes? And so we find that this journey of spiritual wisdom helps us to every day add on to what I am. Add on to my virtues, qualities, specialities, understanding, wisdom. So every day I'm growing and moving ahead. Yes? Becomes enjoyable when every day I'm moving ahead. Yes? So I know I have to reach there, I have some parameters of success, but every day I'm adding on to my virtues and qualities. Important? Important. And so we find that this journey of experience of success is what I can begin right now. So I don't need to wait for something to happen till I enjoy success. That's the understanding which we have through Raj Yoga. And we find that what are those attitudes which help us in this journey to experience that inner experience of success or joy or satisfaction or contentment in every moment of our life. And so we find that spirituality has guided us for this journey of consciousness. So Raj Yoga tells us that basically it's our consciousness, what my state of where I am today, my consciousness, my awareness of myself, the people around me, what's happening in my life, situations in front of me, my awareness about them. That influences my state of mind, how I feel, how I think. Yes? And my state of mind then moves on to influence my attitude. In the attitude which I have for myself or people around me. And my attitude then influences my perception, my perspective, my vision towards them, towards myself, towards them, towards everything happening around me. Yes? And so then my vision directly will directly influence my action. How I see, I respond. Yes? And so, as soon as I perform any karma, action, there is an experience. It comes back to me. There's an experience. So it influences my experience, my world. And that experience then reinforces my consciousness. हिंदी में बहुत सुंदर है. जैसी हमारी स्मृति, वैसी हमारी मन की स्थिति. जैसी हमारी मन की स्थिति, ऐसी हमारी मनोवृत्ति. जैसी हमारी मनोवृत्ति, ऐसी ही हमारी दृष्टि. जैसी हमारी दृष्टि, ऐसी हमारी कृति. और जैसी हमारी कृति, ऐसी हमारी अनुभूति. जैसी हमारी अनुभूति, ऐसी ही हमारी स्मृति. तो हिंदी में बहुत सुंदर साइकिल ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस ये हम महसूस करते हैं. नाउ व्हेनेवर we need to bring about any change, because whatever I'm learning from yesterday, from the moment I've come into this campus, all this learning has to now move where? This understanding, these experiences have to move where? Flow where? Into action. When I go back, in my responsibilities, my roles, I need to allow that to flow there. Yes? And so if I need to practice all this, I need to imbibe all this, I need my actions to reflect my understanding. From where do I need to begin to change or to influence myself? Thoughts. Today what happens? When I have this aim of some change which I need to bring about, maybe in the case of my relationship with my children, if I feel, yes, I should be more open towards them. Yes? I should be more like a friend towards them. Yes, this inspiration comes. As some parents who are sitting. Yes, comes. It's important also. Yes. So maybe that aim is there. And so I understand that I need to do this. And immediately when this understanding, this realization is there, that this is what I need to change and practice, I immediately start working at action level. And so I plan out, okay, now whenever I speak to my child, I will listen to my child. I will not immediately give him a solution and tell him what he should be doing. I'll listen to him. I'll try to understand what he's saying, then I'll speak to him. Yes? And what happens? Till how much time am I able to implement this change? When I go back, yes, and I start interacting with my child at a day-to-day level, some issues come up, and there are some things which are okay, I'm okay with it. And so if he chooses to do something different from what I wanted, I allow, it's okay. But there are some things in which I am very rigid, and I feel this is right. And then maybe at breakfast table, I have a conversation with him, and my child says, no, well, I don't want to do this, and I have done this. And I'm so upset with him. Yes? And so what happens? When I get upset, what happens? There's a reaction. And then after some time when I come back, I realize, oh, I had thought about changing my, relationship with this child. I had promised myself that I will listen to my child. I will not react. I will not immediately impose my ideas. But what happened? क्या हुआ? सोचा था, समझा था, करना भी चाहते थे, मगर उस समय क्या हुआ? क्या हो गया? Yes, we forgot. And what else? Why did we forget? Just after a few seconds, we got We remembered. We didn't practice it. Some way we find we were changing ourselves at action level, but our perspective towards our child was still the same. My child is my child. He doesn't know so much. I know better than him. I know what is right. I know what is his benefit. Yes? So my perspective towards him was the same. Same. My attitude towards him was same. The parental, I know better attitude. And my state of mind also was the same. My consciousness towards him also was the same. Yes? And so what happens? The change cannot be sustained. But if I need to sustain change, for successful change, for successful implementation, what is necessary? At which level? Consciousness level, attitude level. Yes? And that's where Raj Yoga meditation helps us, because we find we have so much understanding. And as you move ahead in these 2-3 days, you have opportunities to spend time with yourself. It's not only the wisdom which is coming to you, but also this opportunity of reflection, opportunity of being with yourself, reflecting, trying to understand, and then planning for the future. Yes? You have this opportunity in this environment. And so there'll be so many realizations and so many things which I feel I understand. Yes, now this is what is right and this is what I should be doing. And yet we find my understanding of what I need to do, what I should be doing, and what I'm actually doing. There's a gap. There's a gap. लगता है अंतर है थोड़ा? नहीं? अंतर है? There is a gap. Gap है. That gap has to become less. जो मैं समझूं, जो मैंने समझा है, जो मैं समझती हूँ, उसको मैं कर सकूं. Yes? Because we find even in success in the organization, as soon as you understand the problem, what happens? And you know the solution, what happens? You just do it, no? And you get the result, yes? There need not be any gap, no? And so in the same way for our spiritual journey also, understanding and doing, the gap. And that's where we find spiritual power, inner power will guide us. And so what are those attitudes which help us to reduce that gap? There are these attitudes which we understand. We have already been at a leadership level implementing these things, focusing on these things. But let's see the spiritual perspective behind them. Listening, important. आप कर भी रहे हैं, नहीं? कल से आप सुन रहे हैं. सहज है. It is easy to listen. Easy to listen, difficult to listen. In our practical day-to-day activity, easy है या मुश्किल है? As a leader, easy to listen? Yes? Difficult to listen, no? Because we are always in a journey to seek to be understood before we seek to understand. Yes? जब भी हम बातचीत भी करते हैं अपने टीम के साथ, फैमिली में, अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ, हम क्या करते हैं? हमेशा अपनी बात समझाने की कोशिश करते हैं और किसी की बात समझने का भाव कम रहता है. अगर उनका विचार हमारे विचार से सहमत है तब तो हम सुन लेते हैं. हाँ हाँ राइट है, जो आप कह रहे हैं वो सही है, हाँ ये ठीक है. लेकिन अगर उनके विचार हमारे विचार से नहीं मिलते हैं तो क्या होता है? Then what do we do? We stop listening. और वो व्यक्ति बोलते जा रहा है, we are thinking कि ये जब पूरी करे अपनी बात, मुझे क्या कहना है ताकि मैं इनकी बात को तोड़ सकूं, नहीं? इनकी बात को तोड़ दे सकूं. ऐसे होता है? Does this happen in official meetings also? Yes? Yes? Whenever we don't agree with someone and we feel whatever he's relating is not so practical, it's not really relevant, what do? We stop listening? Stop listening. But sometimes we find when we stop listening, what happens? By the end of the meeting, so many people have given the ideas, but we know nothing. We have not retained any ideas in our mind because we've always been thinking what we have to say next, what we think is right. Yes, so there's no understanding. We have not elevated our understanding. We have not accumulated more ideas. Yes? So listening says that even if we don't agree, we are ready and open to another idea, a different way of thinking, a different way of working. Yes? Important? Important? In the family and even as a leader? Important? Because sometimes when my idea is not so relevant, is not giving me the result which I need, then I have so many other ideas available because I've always listened. I've always been open to learning. Yes? Important? A childlike consciousness of being open. Har cheez seekhna. And so here in Raj Yoga meditation, what is most important is our spiritual student life. We call it godly student life because every day we are learning from the Supreme Father and we have this daily spiritual study, the direct versions of the Supreme. And so every day, whether it's our chief sweet, our respected Dadi Janki, or whether it's any one of us sisters or any one of our volunteer brothers and sisters, all of us spend at least that 1 hour in the morning studying. And then throughout the day, there is reflection on how we can implement that. And so the basis of learning and growing every day is there. And the more I'm listening, what happens? I'm available. All of you are here. Aap yahan hai. Physically you're here, but you can be anywhere through your mind, no? मन से आप कहीं और हो सकते हैं, नहीं? आप जब से यहाँ बैठे हैं, तब से मन से यहीं थे? घूम के आए. मन ने क्या किया? इधर-उधर यात्रा करके आए. So today morning also Radhika Ben was talking about being in the present, being available just in the now. Important? वर्तमान में रहना, because if I'm just in the now, what happens? I can take the best which the present is offering. The past, I can really do nothing about it. Future will also be a reflection of what I'm doing in the present, the decision which I take in the present. You're here because of a decision you have taken in the past. Yes, when you received the invitation for this program, तब आपके मन में पहले तो आया होगा मुश्किल है, छुट्टी निकालना मुश्किल है, कैसे जाएंगे, नहीं? काम भी है, नहीं? आप में से कईयों को ये भी संकल्प आया होगा, but someone encouraged you. Someone encouraged you? नहीं जाना ज़रूरी है, अच्छा लगेगा आपको, नहीं? And then you took a decision. Yes, I'm going. Yes, you made your travel plan. And so that decision, the fruit of that decision is being experienced where? Present? You're here. What decision you take now will experience the fruit? The future. So my present prepares me for my future. And so we find being available just in the now, in the present. Being available to people also, just in their present. Yes? Whatever has happened in the past, if I can just put a full stop and be available to the present, yes, to relate to them as they are now, yes, the journey together as a family at work or a family at home or a family in society, it becomes much more enjoyable, just being in the present of that individual. Sometimes we feel that people don't change, but it's important for us to ask ourselves, do we change our thoughts about them? नहीं? हम उनके बारे में अपने विचार बदलते हैं. That is why someone very nicely had said कि उनके लिए सबसे उनके महत्व व्यक्ति या बुद्धिशाली व्यक्ति उनका टेलर था. And actually उनको प्रश्न पूछा गया कि आप अपने टेलर को क्यों इतना बुद्धिशाली समझते हैं? And he said, well, whenever my tailor comes, he takes my new measurement because he believes I must have changed somewhere. But everyone else feel they already have my measure. तो इसलिए मैं समझता हूँ कि मेरा टेलर बहुत बुद्धिशाली है क्योंकि बाकी सब तो मुझे अपने पुराने विचारों से और पुराने अनुभवों से ही मापते हैं. So being in the present of everyone, important to enjoy a beautiful relationship and move ahead. To be in my own present also, important. Past में जो भी हुआ उसको हम भूलकर अपने प्रेजेंट को कैसे बेहतर बना सकते हैं. And so we find the more we are available, we have the strength to deal with situations in front of us. Tolerance is inner power. We'll have a small little exercise. बहुत समय से सुन रहे हैं ना, तो छोटा एक्सरसाइज करें. You need to sit with someone whom you don't know. तो आप में से कई फ्रेंड्स आपस में बैठे हैं, फैमिली साथ में बैठी है. So if you can just change places and sit with someone whom you don't know. बैठेंगे. थोड़ा मूवमेंट होगा तो आपको अच्छा लगेगा दिस एक्सरसाइज. So just move a little bit. कोई और आपके फ्रेंड बाजू में, with someone whom you don't know or you have just met from yesterday. Okay, shake hands with this new friend of yours. हाथ मिलाएं आपके फ्रेंड से. I request you to come back. I know it would be more enjoyable for you to talk to each other, but let's talk together. Okay? Okay, can we talk together? Brother, is it okay? Excuse me, we can talk together? Okay. So you have shake hands with one person, okay? So you have to find another friend. आप इनके साथ बैठ सकते हैं. Now, amongst you two, you have to decide who is physically more stronger. Don't worry, you will not have to display your strength. लेकिन आप में से कंसेंसस से, म्यूचुअल कंसेंट, आप दोनों की सहमति अगर हो, तो कोई एक जो आपने डिसाइड किया कि फिजिकली स्ट्रॉन्गर है, वो अपनी मुट्ठी बंद कर सकते. दोनों में से एक, क्योंकि एक को ही आप डिसाइड करेंगे. म्यूचुअल कंसेंट, आप दोनों की आपस में सहमति बस ज़रूरी है. हम उसके लिए आपको कोई नहीं चुनौती नहीं देंगे, आप निश्चिंत हो जाएं. वी विल नॉट चैलेंज यू. And the one who is physically more stronger has to close his fist. ठीक है? तो पैर में से एक व्यक्ति के फिस्ट को बंद करना है. So those who have closed their fist, just put them like this. Okay. Now you have to show the fist to your friend, but don't do like this. They may be a little disturbed. So like this. ऐसे. ठीक है? Now those with open fist, the friends whose fist is open, hands are free. There's an instruction for you. थोड़े समय के लिए आपको ये मानना है कि आपके ये मित्र का, आपके फ्रेंड की जो मुट्ठी बंद है, ये उनकी बंद मुट्ठी नहीं है, ये उनका दिल है. Because they say that our heart is of the same shape and size as our closed fist. तो थोड़े समय के लिए मान लीजिए कि ये उनका दिल है. And you need to maybe work on a project with this friend of yours, or maybe as part of a family you need to come together and you need to develop that relationship of unconditional trust and cooperation and good wishes for each other. तो आपको इनका दिल खोलना है. Opening the heart means developing that bonding, developing that relationship of good wishes for each other, unconditional love and respect for each other. Okay? So you don't have to do anything physically because we are not heart surgeons here, but आपको बातचीत करनी है. So I would request those with open fists to initiate a conversation with your friend, so that your friend is motivated or inspired to open his heart or her heart. Okay? So you can start. You have 2 minutes. We will be the timekeepers. You start. The ones with open fists have to initiate the conversation. You have to talk to your friend and motivate them to open their hearts for you. There's 1 more minute. Some are already smiling, some hearts are already open. Okay, your 2 minutes are finished. Okay, can we come back? Okay. Now, those hearts who are not open, please open them. Now, shake hands with your friend. वापस last, फिर से shake hand करें. Okay, can we come back? Can we come back? So, any hearts which are still closed, one or two? Yeah, any closed hearts still? Most of you open, yes? Okay, one or two, okay, that's fine. Now, what did you do? You enjoyed the exercise? Simple but very enjoyable, no? Why is it enjoyable? You can connect with someone. Yes, what else? Share our feelings with someone. Okay, what else? Is it really important in our day-to-day life, family, work, our connectivity with society to open hearts? It's important? Zaruri hai? Work mein, as a leader with your team, you need to open your teammates' hearts. Develop that quality of sharing, connectivity, which we call as synergy, you know. Important hai, mahatvapurna hai. What opens hearts? Yes? Smile, okay. What else? Communication, yeah. Listening to each other. Sense of belongingness, positivity, seeing goodness in them. Love, good wishes, unconditional love, acceptance, unconditional acceptance. Empathy, understanding, yes. Appreciation, being non-judgmental. Yes. Spending time with each other, yes. And so we find that it's so important for us to not only open hearts, but also keep them open, yes. Sometimes we open hearts, but they are not kept open. So constant energy of good wishes, unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, being non-judgmental, that energy needs to constantly flow. Important for the family, important in our relationship with our children, important in our relationship with our life partners, important, yes, to open hearts, to have that good wishes for each other. And so we find that for that, this attitude, the attitude of tolerance helps us, yes. So tolerance as an attitude guides us to respond and not react, to be proactive, yes. So we recognize that we have the choice. I have the choice of what I need to think in this moment, yes. I'm speaking, but what you are thinking? आप क्या सोच रहे हैं? ये किसका choice है? आप इस समय क्या सोच रहे हैं? आप क्या सोच रहे हैं? अच्छा, सुन रहे हैं. आप में से कई सोच रहे होंगे कि इसके बाद का सेशन कौन ले रहा है? और वो ब्रेक है, तो उस ब्रेक में हम क्या कर सकते हैं? रूम पे शायद जाना हो, शायद चाय वापस लेने जाना हो, कुछ भी आप सोच रहे हैं, नहीं? तो इस समय आप क्या सोच रहे हैं, ये किसका चॉइस रहेगा? आपका और सिर्फ आपका. तो सारे दिन में हम क्या सोच रहे हैं, ये किसका चॉइस रहेगा? मेरा और सिर्फ मेरा. So I have the choice to respond to the situation, to what's happening in front of me. The choice with what perspective I need to see it. So tolerance means the ability to be able to be in my self-esteem and choose to respond in a proactive way, in a productive way, so that I can move towards a solution. Yes? And so we find with tolerance, flexibility becomes very important in relationships, to be open, to be easy. Yes? To allow people to have their own space, to be flexible in our attitude with people, but be very grounded in values. Today we find this attitude is there. नहीं? Flexible तो हम हो गए हैं, लेकिन किस में हो गए हैं? मूल्यों में flexible हो गए हैं, वैल्यूज़ में थोड़े ओपन हो गए हैं, फ्लेक्सिबल हो गए हैं. वी हैव बिकम अ लिटिल ईजी देयर. हम समझते हैं कि ऑनेस्टी तो ज़रूरी है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी तो ज़रूरी है, लेकिन कभी कभी तो थोड़ा वर्क पर करना पड़ता है, नहीं? सम इश्यूज आर देयर एट वर्क, एंड सो विथ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वी हैव टू मैनेज. ऐसा लगता है. And so as a value, when we talk about transparency or honesty or integrity, we have become more flexible. Yes? We have become? Yes or no? Practical में जब हम देखते हैं तो थोड़ा flexibility है. We feel we need to relate to each other with respect, with calmness, with acknowledgement. But then we have become flexible there. कहाँ हम रिस्पेक्ट से बात करते हैं, कहाँ हमें लगता है ज़रूरत नहीं है, हम हायर पोजीशन में हैं तो कोई बात नहीं, हम कुछ भी कह सकते हैं इस व्यक्ति को, नहीं? तो वी हैव बिकम फ्लेक्सिबल इन दैट वैल्यू ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट. Flexible. So not being flexible values, but being grounded to our values and yet being very open and flexible. We're allowing people to relate or to respond or to do things in the way they feel are right, and yet being able to have good wishes for them. So that flexibility, to allow people space and freedom to do things in the way they want. As a team leader also it's important. Yes? Sometimes your team, especially the young energy which comes in the team, they want to do things their way. Yes. They say, okay, you give us the target, we'll get it done. But we want to do it our way. Yes? So we need to give that flexibility, that openness. And then we find at the right time, I need to also discriminate and take right decisions. Yes, at work level, this attitude is so important, where I'm able to discriminate, understand, but also take right decisions. And we find that the more calmer I am here, the more I'm able to manage my thoughts, guide my thinking, and slow down that thought process, and be allowing myself to be more calmer, lighter, easier, the more my quality of discrimination and decision making is effective. Yes? Like we have a small page, and in that page maybe just 5 letters are written. And we have another page with us which is full of words. And I ask you to discriminate how many times the letter A is repeated. एक में 5 शब्द है, एक में बहुत सारे शब्द है, पूरा ही पेज उस शब्दों से भरा है. आपको कहा गया कि लेटर ए कितनी बार रिपीट है, कौन सा सहज है, विच इज ईजियर? वाई? Numbers are less, the numbers are less, the information is less, the ideas are less, and so my quality of discrimination is higher, faster. The numbers are less, the thoughts are less, the ideas are less, I'm more calmer, more easy, more positive, more productive. And so what happens to my quality of discrimination? It's much more quicker, it's much more faster. And then I can be decisive, I can take decisions. And then decision making allows me to then take up responsibility. Because when I take responsibility of my decisions, then we find at the group level, I'm able to see and face situations. Responsibility is an attitude for enjoying success, whether in any area of my life. I find the ability to respond to situations. Yes? And also we find we take responsibility for all decisions which we make. Some decisions which we make may not work out. होता है ऐसे कई बार. कोई निर्णय हमने लिया work में, in the area of your work. Some decision you took did not give the right result. Result जो target है, वहाँ हम नहीं पहुँचे. There was a problem. It happens many times. Yes? And so then as a leader who's responsible, well, what happens in our day-to-day practical experience? Yes, we immediately feel, no, well, I told them how to do it, but they didn't do it. Yes, they didn't give this information in time. They didn't do that at the right time. They didn't fulfill the client requirements at the right time. I told them, but they didn't do it. They didn't tell me that this is a problem. By the time they told me, I couldn't influence anything. The client had already moved away from us, yes? So immediately I start blaming people and situations. So the courage to take up responsibility of all decisions which I make. And then we find with that the attitude of teamwork becomes easy. Yes? So when people in the team know that their leader is going to take up responsibility for whatever is the outcome, what happens to the spirit, to the morale of the team? It's always high. They're ready to innovate. They're ready to think differently. They're ready to try out different options. They're ready to follow whatever you say, even if maybe they are not so convinced at that time. But they're ready to do it differently because they know that whatever happens, you're there. You're going to be in front. Yes? So automatically the spirit of the team is high. And team spirit means that bonding, no, with each other, where we are different and yet we are together. Yes? As a team, is it possible for each member of the team to think similar? To have the same skill set? And it's not useful also. No? It's not useful. Because when we talk about a team, it's like a piece of music. So any piece of music, one of our very good faculties, she'll be coming also to share with you, Anita Ben. She shares this very beautifully. She says, well, like a piece of music, we have different musical notes. And what happens? All these different musical notes, we connect them in a beautiful rhythm. And so we enjoy music. When the rhythm is missing, what happens? साज नहीं है, ताल नहीं है, तो क्या हो जाता है? म्यूजिक नहीं रहता है ना, फिर क्या होता है? नॉइज, कर्कश आवाज है. अब कर्कश आवाज, noise also has different rhythms. It has different notes, musical notes, and music also has different musical notes. नहीं? Both have different musical notes, but what's the difference? अंतर क्या है? Not synchronized. ताल नहीं है. Rhythm is not there, which is connecting those musical notes, different musical notes, in such a beautiful way that we create music. So what is the role of a leader? The attitude of connecting people, bonding people. We're allowing those different skill sets to different perspectives to connect with each other and be able to contribute towards a goal, towards a target. ये 5 उंगलियां है, अलग-अलग है, different. Yes. Imagine if these 5 fingers were the same shape and same size. What would happen? Would it increase the utility of a hand? Would it increase? No. But the beauty is that they are different. Yes? All 5 fingers are different shape and size. And that's why our hand is so useful. We can do so many things. And so we find connecting them. The palm connects these fingers. So connectivity is so important. And we find that these attitudes, they sustain the quality of our consciousness as a leader from within, where I, as a soul, is a leader for my physical body also, the master, the one who has the power to influence change. And then even in my environment of work, I am a leader where I can lead change, when I can become an example. Then even in the family also, I initiate by being an example. And so we find that these attitudes, they are interactive also. The more I have listening, the better is my discrimination. No more openness is there, the more learning is there, the more understanding is there, the more ideas I have. Yes, so more discrimination, I have more clarity, more wisdom, more clarity, more understanding. The more availability, the more I'm in the present. What happens? It's easier for me to take decisions. Yes. Just being in the present gives more clarity, and I'm able to take right decisions, which takes me more closer towards my target. The more tolerance I have, the power to respond and not react. And so the more I can take up responsibilities at a much higher level. Yes. More people I can manage, more I can take care of bigger teams. Yes, more better networking is there. The more flexibility, open I am, It's easier for me to work different teams, down to up, same level, anywhere. In the family also, I can connect with my children, with the young generation, I connect with my seniors, I connect with everyone, yes? And so we find that these attitudes sustain our experience of success, that is being able to create, results also, and being able to create right consciousness in every situation. And what is the power behind these attitudes? We've understood these attitudes. We know that we should be imbibing them. But what is the power behind which helps us to implement these attitudes? So I know a lot of things, but what I do, there's a gap. And what is the power which will fill that gap? How will I empower myself to fill that gap? So till now we've always been listening about Raj Yoga meditation as empowering us. हमें शक्ति देता है, ऊर्जा देता है, हमारा सशक्तिकरण करता है राजयोग. But what is the power? At a physical level, we understand what is power. Position level, we understand what is power. Material resources, we understand power. But what is spiritual power? And so we find that Raj Yoga helps us to experience these inner spiritual powers, which we call as Ashta Shaktiya. The power of tolerance, Sahan Shakti, which empowers me towards imbibing the attitude of tolerance. The power to adjust or accommodate, Samane ki Shakti, which empowers me to be more open, to accept, to forgive, and allow people to move ahead with me, take the group along with me. The power to discriminate, which allows me to discern well, discriminate well, understand things in the present perspective. The power to judge, which helps me to take right decisions. The power to face gives me the courage and power to take up responsibility and move ahead in every situation. Take up responsibility in whatever happens. Even if things are not working, I'm there. I move ahead. I have faith in myself, I have faith in the divine, and I move ahead. The power to cooperate, where I keep connecting. Even if there are disagreements, there are conflicts, there is misunderstandings, my perspective is always to connect people, bring people together. Being able to align perspectives, bring them together. Yes, that's my role as a leader. And so the power to cooperate, bringing people together. And then we find the power to withdraw and power to pack up. It's like learning spiritual grammar. The power to withdraw gives us the pause, and power to pack up tells us about the full stop. Every electronic gadget has the button of pause and stop. And so throughout the day, I withdraw myself from the doing to the being. And in that moment of silence, in the daily schedule, sometimes you must have heard this music which goes on. Yes? And so every hour we have a little moment of silence, a drop of time which we take for reflection, for again connecting back to my own self as a being, as a spiritual being, as a peaceful being, as a child of the Supreme, and connecting myself with the powerhouse. So every hour, that 1 minute for myself to recharge. And so withdrawing is taking a pause, taking a moment to reflect, to prepare myself for the situation in front, to re-energize myself for what I need to do in the future, to just in the moment, next moment, what I need to do. And then putting a full stop. There are some things which we are not able to, understand why this happened. Okay, there was something which I said, or maybe someone said to me, which I am not understanding why this happened. And I just put a full stop. I just let go. So I don't try to move into that and try to spend time on understanding why this happened. ऐसे क्यों हुआ, उसने ऐसा क्यों किया, ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था, ऐसे ही मेरे जीवन में हमेशा होता है, ये ऐसे ही करते हैं, ये हमारा जीवन ऐसा ही है. Just put a full stop. Just let go. Because it's past. It's moved ahead. So I allow myself to have that power to put a full stop. So we find that these powers are with us. ये शक्तियाँ हमारे पास हैं, हम इसको प्रयोग भी करते हैं, लेकिन हर बार, हर परिस्थिति में, हर एक के साथ ये शक्ति प्रयोग नहीं कर पाते हैं, एक्सेसिबल नहीं है. एवरी मोमेंट इट्स नॉट एक्सेसिबल टू अस. नहीं, हम टॉलरेट करते हैं, लेकिन कहाँ कहाँ टॉलरेट कर पाते हैं, कहाँ कहाँ रिएक्ट हो जाता है. उस समय वो सहन शक्ति एक्सेसिबल नहीं होती है. हम इसके बारे में दूसरों को गाइड भी करते हैं. वी आर very good mentors, very good guides, very good counselors, very good coaches. As a leader, we guide others and we inspire them for imbibing these powers. We tell them, we guide them. They are able to, change their perspectives and deal with situations differently and move ahead. हम उन्हें बताते भी हैं कि ऐसे करो, लेकिन जब वो situations हमारे सामने आती हैं, उस समय ये शक्ति हम नहीं महसूस करते हमारे अंदर. ऐसा होता है, ऐसा होता है. समझते हैं लेकिन ये शक्ति उस समय महसूस नहीं करते. तो राजयोगा मेडिटेशन से धीरे धीरे ये शक्तियाँ हमारे अंदर जो है वो बढ़ती जाती है. Because I'm connecting with the source of all these powers, the Supreme Father. Now, in our practical day-to-day life, how these spiritual inner powers give me success? Because ठीक है, अच्छा है ये शक्तियाँ, बहुत सुंदर नाम है, अच्छा भी लगता है, लेकिन क्या मुझे यूजफुल है? डे टू डे लाइफ में इतने सारे प्रेशर्स हैं, वर्क टारगेट्स है, फैमिली इश्यूज है, कितनी और सारी बातें हैं, ये सब शक्तियाँ सब कुछ भूल जाते हैं, लेकिन क्या ये यूजफुल है, वो हमें देखना है. वी फाइंड दैट वेल ऑल आर चैलेंजेस टुडे विच एवर आर कमिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस, जो भी हमारे सामने बातें आती है, छोटी बातें आती है, बड़ी भी बातें आती, वी हैव सीन देम मोस्टली कमिंग इन 4 कैटेगरीज. इसके अलावा भी बातें हो सकती है, लेकिन एक जनरल रूप में कुछ बातें हैं जो संबंधों से संबंधित हैं. दे आर कंसर्न विद रिलेशनशिप्स वेयर आर इश्यूज आर मोर एट अ बिहेवियरल लेवल. हम कुछ बोल देते हैं जो अच्छा नहीं है, या कोई हमारे साथ ऐसे बात कर लेता है जो अच्छा नहीं हमें लगता है. ऐसा होता है, बिहेवियरल चैलेंजेस. और वहाँ संबंधों में कौन सी शक्ति हमें मदद कर सकती है टू हील आवर रिलेशनशिप्स? विच पावर्स विल हेल्प अस? यस, पावर टू टॉलरेट एंड पावर टू अकोमोडेट. पावर टू टॉलरेट, which means I am able to feel my own inner self-esteem. As God sees me, I see myself, a being of peace, a being of love, allowing God's energy to fill me. And with that self-esteem, I choose to respond to the situation. Power to accommodate, well, like an ocean, I accommodate. The ocean is very wise. It takes in whatever we merge in the ocean. But what does it do later on? हम जो भी डालते हैं सागर में वो स्वीकार तो कर लेता है, लेकिन वो बहुत बुद्धिशाली है. क्या करता है? जो उसके योग्य नहीं है, काम की चीज़ नहीं है, जो उसे समाना नहीं योग्य लगता है, वो क्या करता है? किनारे पर फेंक देता है. सो व्हाट इज यूजफुल आई मर्ज विद इन, आई टेक इट विद इन, आई रिफ्लेक्ट, आई एब्जॉर्ब, आई अलाउ दैट टू फ्लो इन माई attitude, my work, my relationships. But what's not useful, I move away. Yes, I let go of those things. And so the power to tolerate and accommodate heals my relationships. जहाँ work से संबंधित है, there are people who are very good people. They are very good in relationships, but at work level, they are not able to function well. They are not able to give right decisions. They are not able to have the right discrimination. They are not able to fulfill, things in the right time. And so we find that that's a time where these powers will help for our challenges at work. What are these powers? The power to discriminate. Parak Shakti. Where like a jeweler, I'm able to discern. I'm able to understand what is right, what is wrong. Jeweler. With wisdom, he understands the value of each stone. Well, we may see everything as maybe diamonds, but he knows that this is a diamond and this is just glass. And so because of that, he chooses what is of value. So I discriminate, I understand what is useful, what is important, pick that up and move forward. I am able to see goodness in everyone. I'm able to see solutions in every situation and just move ahead. I allow the weaknesses of the individual, I allow all those questions in the situation, I allow all those problems to just set aside. I just take the solution, focus on that and move ahead. Discrimination, seeing the best, seeing what is useful, seeing what I can make use of, seeing what is productive, seeing what is now going to lead me towards a solution. Decision making, having the power, the clarity, but also being able to have the power to make a choice. Goddess of justice has always been shown with a scale. And how? Blindfolded. Q. Why? What is the significance? G. No discrimination, no bias. What else? So it's like when I see with these eyes, what do I see? Every individual as the external identity, the physical identity. Today morning we realize that we are a soul, a being of light, a being of peace, love, the child of the Supreme. So when I see people only at the perspective of their physical identity, there will be a bias. Yes, I will see them as maybe more younger to me or older to me at physical age, maybe economical level, they are poor or they are very wealthy, maybe at an intellectual level or they are highly learned or they are not so intelligent, they are not so exposed to the environment. And so there's going to be a bias. Yes? And when I see them as a soul, as a child of the Supreme, no bias. I'm able to take right decisions. Yes? And so, ये आँखों पर पट्टी डालनी है. I'm not to see it with this physical eyes, but see with my inner eye. So it's just a symbolic way, but it's the significance which is so important. Scale, what does it symbolize? हाथ में तराजू क्यों है? जी? तराजू क्यों है? Justice, balance. Balance of what? Equality, yes. When I take decisions, balance of logic and emotion. Yes. I have to understand, but I have also to feel. Both things have to go together. I have to have a lot of self-esteem. But when I'm with people, interacting with people, dealing with people, humility is important. Taking decisions, self-esteem and humility. I have to be very determined with myself, with my own confidence and self-confidence, but I have to be very open. As much as there's determination, that much I am open, flexible, easy. Important? Yes? I have to have a higher vision and ambition. But in the present, I enjoy contentment, balance of both. So these balances are very important. If I have a very high vision, ambition, but no contentment in the present, what happens? A lot of restlessness. Yes, I'm not happy with anything what's happening. ये नहीं हो रहा है, वो नहीं हो रहा है, वो नहीं हो रहा है. ज़रूरी है, हमें आगे बढ़ना है. Every day I need to move towards a target, but I have to enjoy what I'm experiencing today. And so these balances are important. Situations के लिए, any new situation in front of me, the power to face and the power to cooperate. The courage which I have in myself, faith in myself, and also faith in my spiritual father and mother who's always with me. The spiritual parent which I have who's always there. Just see the scene of a child, a young child, walking on the busy street. He needs to cross the street. What would be the child's state of mind when he's crossing that busy street alone? State of mind? Little fear, yes, confused, yes. And when he's holding his parents' hand and crossing the road, he's jumping here and there. No? It's the same busy street, but he's so happy and jumping here and there. Because he knows that he's holding the hand of his parent is responsible. That's the same difference. So when I have faith in myself and the Supreme, I have the power to face. I am able to have that joy in every situation. Power to cooperate, bringing people together, seeing my family together. We are all children of one the Supreme Father, whether it's any person I'm interacting. Again, whatever color, whatever religion, whatever country, whatever background, experiences, still a child and still my brother soul. And the last, where it comes to our challenges with ourselves. So many times, our challenges where we want to experience success and happiness in our life are not lying outside. Everything good is happening. बाहर से सब ठीक हो रहा है. And everyone is happy with what I'm doing at work, family, everything is okay. But internally, I feel very low. A lot of mood swings. Sometimes I feel shallow inside. Sometimes I feel this is not what I wanted to do. Sometimes I'm confused that maybe this is not what I wanted to achieve. There's something of my past which is pulling me. And so my challenges with my own state of mind, my own self. And that's a time where these two spiritual powers, the power to withdraw, that is throughout the day, using a moment to pause, to reflect, and bringing back my self-esteem. Seeing myself as God sees me. Reminding myself of all those divine virtues and qualities which He has filled in me. Seeing myself as, with that self-respect as He sees me, as a child who is in the canopy of blessings of the Supreme Father. Allowing myself to recharge my own spiritual self-esteem. And so that moment, every hour, like throughout the day, we take something, we drink water, we take some tea, we take something to recharge our physical energies. Taking a moment to recharge our spiritual self-esteem. And then packing up. Putting a full stop to things which we feel we can't change, we can't understand. We just put a full stop and surrender to the Supreme. He will manage. एक पार्टी में भी हम देखते हैं छोटा सा गैदरिंग होता है, छोटे बच्चे हैं, उनके प्लेट में कोई ऐसी चीज़ आ गई जो उनको खाना नहीं है, क्या करेंगे? मम्मी को ढूंढेंगे, उनके प्लेट में वो चीज़ डाल देंगे, वो फ्री हो गए. स्कूल में से कहा टीचर ने कल ये होमवर्क करके आना, कल टेस्ट है. घर में आके क्या करेंगे? मम्मी या डैडी को बता देंगे कल टेस्ट है और खुद बच्चा जाके खेलने चला जाएगा. नहीं? Because once he surrenders, he's free. तो हम परमात्मा को सौंप देते हैं और वो हमें शक्ति देकर सिचुएशन को फेस कराएगा. So letting go, putting a full stop, surrendering to the Supreme. And that will free my mind with all those restlessness which is there within. And as we experience every day a journey of meditation, these powers will come to me naturally. And I feel that inner sense of lightness and happiness in every moment of life. So the sign of power is, जब हम शक्तिशाली महसूस करते हैं तो क्या होगा? क्या फील करेंगे? When I feel I'm powerful, I will feel in control. I'll feel very light. I'll feel very easy. So Raj Yoga helps us to experience that lightness and easiness. And as we will learn, yes, as we will learn every day, like today we had the first lesson of understanding ourselves as a being of light, knowing our spiritual identity. Tomorrow, again, the second lesson, third lesson. And when you go back also, you'll continue this journey. And then in this journey, every day, you will be able to enjoy an experience of being more lighter, more happier, more peaceful, more enjoyable. So as the power increases, this lightness and happiness will keep increasing. And every time you will feel that you're not able to do something, the stress is there, you'll be able to reflect and recognize which power you need to work on. And so in meditation, then we can allow ourselves to invoke that spiritual power. And it will become slowly, every day you will start experiencing the joy of learning, growing, and moving ahead. Yes, brother had to say something.
How we do it in a personal manner, but there is, for me, I think, on many of the leaders out here. So you were saying that, you know, a child to a mother, you just give that there is an exam tomorrow, so, you know, be prepared and go. So for us, it is like our bosses or our management, you know, gives the task and is, I think now you have to take care of. Right?
Absolutely.
And it goes with all the 8 Shakti. I think they require one Shakti from everyone, every leader of that. It is the power of winning. So every time they need us, as a powerhouse of who going to win. And that's what the challenge, it is always thrown to us, to each and everyone at each and every time. And the team which we have, it is good, excellent. Whatever it is there, we have to cope with them and we have to make them win. And situations are very tough. Tough means it's a storm and you have to cross it every time. So those are the challenges, I think every leader is facing. So, how you can relate with all these, because the drive and the current, circumstances which is there as of now, it is making us, going back to the same, story of, we drive to an extent and then we are pulling back because of the situations are very tough. So your views, please.
Yes. As you said that winning is important because today's topic also says success. But what we learn here, as you said, winning within first, winning our own state of mind, winning myself to be light, happy, and moving ahead, then taking people together. So once I first win within, that is when I recognize that my quality of thoughts, feelings, and attitude has to support whatever is happening around. So my team is working hard, things are moving ahead, but there are challenges. But what is the consciousness, what is the support which my team needs? What quality of thoughts will create the energy which will strengthen my team so that they can fulfill that target which is difficult? So we find that if I recognize that, we find that that particular thoughts which will help the team, if I'm able to create that as a leader. Because as a leader, I'm also worried, I'm also stressed, I'm also somewhere depleted because of the pressures. But yet if I'm able to rise above and create that right state of mind, create that quality of thoughts and energy which will support my team towards moving ahead in those challenging situations, that's winning within. So then if I give that right energy, what happens? Even in that difficult situation, people feel more confident because they see me and they, as a leader, they feel that energy of lightness, self-esteem, and confidence in me. That's automatically, moving ahead, transferred to them. They feel more stronger, they feel more capable, and so achieving whatever they want to achieve becomes easy. In the end, targets are achieved. Maybe a little later, but targets are achieved. But the journey is very important. Yes? Because every day when they go back home, there's another family waiting for them. So if their journey at work was very stressful, what happens at home? What happens? Unknowingly that stress is transferred there. Yes? And so there also the experience of, stress is there. So every day, what is the quality of thoughts and feelings and energy which I can create to support the team? And how meditation will help me to empower or, accumulate more and more of these powers which will help me to support the team, support the family, support other of my friends in a situation. So how I can imbibe and support others with my quality of thoughts and energy. I'm already doing it through my words and actions because you're much more experienced in that area. You really know what to say and what to do to help your team to achieve something. But how I can support them even through my mind, through my feelings, through my thoughts, through my attitude. And then in that journey, what is the role of my connection with the Supreme? How I can access His energy. Because many times, however powerful I feel, however good state of mind, however level of self-esteem and self-worth is there, the situation in front of me is very difficult. It is depleting me. So at that time, how my access, my loving connection with the Supreme helps me to draw His energy, His faith in me, His unconditional love and acceptance for me. How that gives me the strength to still move on, to still work with that same self-esteem. And then as a leader, I influence the whole team around me. As a parent in the family, I influence everyone. And so that is what we are learning. And I'm sure as we learn every day, we will feel that inner experience of power for ourselves and also with that loving connection with the Supreme. So however difficult the situation is in front of me, and however at that time maybe I feel that I'm not able to remain in that level of self-esteem, there is still the source which is with me. And as a loving parent, we find as soon as I allow my mind and intellect to connect with the Supreme, His energy, because in science we say whomever we remember, the energy of that individual automatically influences me. And so we find that connection with the Supreme, His energy starts empowering me. And tomorrow, I think, morning you will have the lesson also. And so more and more, it will become much more clear. And this journey will continue. Lots of good wishes to you to have a wonderful experience of these 3 days of every day experiencing that inner lightness, happiness, and power. Om Shanti. Thank you.